Hold on one sec. Bum, bum.
Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. We're headed toward the back stretch of the season, week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Indiana Hoosiers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Aliro is down on the sideline.
Guys, Indiana-Penn State turned out to be the moment for the Hoosiers last year. Getting past Penn State with that crazy catch in the end zone, that is what propelled them and gave them momentum towards a national championship. But Penn State, never an easy team. They are going to be on a rise with their new head coach, Matt Campbell. Let's see who comes out on top. A revamped Indiana team or new coach, Penn State. A lot of new faces. This should be amazing. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Nittany Lions ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Morris. He was bold to bring that thing out of the end zone, but he'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. On the ground, it's Pritchard. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman, like the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense, and they'll have a guy that they'll hitch their wagon to.
Yeah, everybody talking about losing Mendoza, but Black and Hendy were a big part of that thing, too. I think the offensive line, though, was key to it all. Anytime you have two 1,000-yard rushers, because the guys up front are pushing people around, and that was the secret sauce to Indiana's Cinderella run a year ago. So up front, these guys have to continue to dominate. They'll reload the backfield through the portal, through recruiting, but it all starts and stops with the big fellas pushing people around. That's going to be the key for them on offense.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Pritchard. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's reeled in. It's Richards. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Makes the catch. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
Let's go. Defensively now, we know we get a stop. We get the offense the ball back in great field position. A great opportunity to make some strikes, maybe score some points. Let's go defense.
They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They can punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on fourth down. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Trying to keep the drive alive. Maybe a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, this is an offense that really prides themselves on running the football. There was no question they were going to go for it there on 4th and short. Not only did...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
On the run, it's Richard. 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Indiana. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that's a great job finishing the drive. But, man, I got to go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive. First drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone. They cap it off. They create momentum to start.
Yeah, 4th and inches, y'all. We had him right there, y'all. 4th and inches, we had him, y'all. They let him get that speed boost. It's all right. That was a good play, though.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was
Great.
looking for
It's a
some
half
running
court.
room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here's James Lee to begin the drive. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, giving 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's back. Complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, here's Peoples. All they needed was a few inches, and the defense was not having it. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Down a touchdown right out of the chute. They'll try to keep their first drive alive by converting on 4th down from their own territory. They didn't quite get organized in time. They'll call a timeout with just 3 seconds remaining on the play clock. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets rid of it. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field,
How the fuck he got back with us?
Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Wants to throw. It's Hoover. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Richard. There's some room. Picks up the first down. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. From the red zone, it's Martin.
Just put him in his back pockets.
Excellent pass by the back on the option. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal.
On his back pockets.
Saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position.
All you gotta do is get that first down, my boy.
He knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took
First of all, we got blocked first. Nigga wide open.
Coming out with it, it's Wallace. He's brought down to the 16.
Tackle.
Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
What a tackle. Oh, shit.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Hansen. Sweet cut there. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Good way to get there, bro. Ain't complaining like he got there, man. Good way to be there. Good way to be there. Good way to be there.
Lining up to attack.
Good way to be there. Good fucking play.
21-0.
Good fucking play. Are we playing like ass again, y'all? We ain't even gonna say no EA or none of
He'll
that.
bring it back from inside his spot. Couldn't find a way
We
to
ain't
make
gonna
that
say none of those things. We just gonna play ball. Gotta make it better this year. Fuck it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's back. The pass is incomplete.
Holding?
There's a flag in the backfield, and that shot
I was about to say, man.
might have been a little
Man.
too much. The officials offer
We
the
can't
deal,
get
and the
right.
coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
We got on the board. Oh, that's another pick. That's a pick. EA robbed.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO. They were going to
EA
see some
robbed.
quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
It's 3rd and 5. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter.
Ain't even nothing in the first quarter. Crazy work. Bad decisions. Bad decisions. We had them on a couple 4th down inches, man.
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Right on target this time.
Well, you hear all the time.
Hey, I like to chill out, man.
You saw a perfect example of it on that.
They like to call the flag or what are y'all, man? Fuck.
Positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
But he want to pass that, y'all.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To throw, it's back. It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have...
Breaks into the open. Inside the 40.
Seen the shit.
The 20. The 10.
Seen the
And he
shit.
slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it.
Seen the
Touchdown,
shit.
Hoosiers. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he may be, just taking it in the end zone. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking to throw, it's back. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Defense wasn't having it.
They threw it, Kevo. Fuck it. At this point, we already lose.
Defense create that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh my God, EA, now y'all robbing me.
Falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this
Robbing.
out of the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Pick off. Can't even get the jump.
Half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back.
Fuck.
Touchdown, Indiana. The defense putting points on the board.
Fuck.
What a play by this defense
Look
with the
bad.
pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. He'll bring it out to the 33-yard line, and that's where he stopped, and that's where they'll put it in
See
play.
the type of shit this.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They'll ride the hot hand, and they'll wrestle it to
Positive
the ground
yard.
after a
That's all
short
we
gain.
need.
And I go back to him again, too, man. Just the big play, the play before, and they said, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Snags it, and he's open.
We'll take a little look. Fuck.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I'll take some.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making a big play.
Yeah, I get it.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in, it's Becker. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Running to the left. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
It'll be third and long. Quarterback may change his route. Dropping back, it's Hoover. On the move, he fires. He's open on the right. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. And the Hoosiers will snap it on first and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Moving out to the right. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
That's a first down.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defenses.
Just inside the red zone, first and 10 from the 19. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! And they take it in for 6 more points. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. And the ball's free deep in his own territory. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100+ yards. But it's also a tough skill because you got all these guys flying down the field.
Got run behind your pass, huh?
You get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll dial up the run on first first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage in second and goal.
Yes, he
And
was.
you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustments. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
Right back to the well, and it didn't work again. It's third and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be calling a heat route. Penn State will spend its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they're trying to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on third and goal. Touchdown! Hoosiers! Fired in from the red zone.
Right on him.
Sure,
man.
One more onto that lead.
Another stupid ass play.
And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off on a 2-yard touchdown toss. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Enough time to get off the play before we head to halftime. Back to throw. It's Beck. Unloads it downfield. Goes high to pull it in. And the explosive play, they're on the move all the way to the 44. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead.
They ain't fucking with me.
Way behind.
Bro, they ain't fucking with me, bro, this game, bro. Hey, all I can say is, you calling good shit, bro. I just said a few plays here and there. I don't like it how you wait till now, have second half, but hey, it's alright. I don't want to blame shit on EA, bro. You call it some alright shit, bro. Can't even be mad because I just did this last week.
Able to pull off the upset in this one,
Bro, it's all good, bro. Good shit, bro.
making 2 straight victories.
At least I ain't got to wait till the fucking end of the fourth quarter. I could concede in the fourth at the beginning.
Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
Just plowing ahead.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Man, that shit don't matter.
You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just
Down
try
by
to
too
get
much,
scoring
all
drives
right.
together. Don't abandon the run.
Using his legs, it's Wallace. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Could have sworn you got blocked,
The
dog.
strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they
He must have ran the block over.
And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw. It's Beck. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down to 26.
They don't want to block.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? And it's third down. They're trailing by so many points right now. The defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way. And that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Hold and fire complete. There he goes. Scoop and score.
That wasn't me, bro. I ain't do that.
Great job by the defense.
That was all computer.
Swarming to the football, knock it out, and then guess what?
I ain't even get it. I ain't even tackle it. I ain't even tackle it.
To the end zone. Huge play by this defense.
How the fuck I got that? I don't know how I got that shit. I appreciate a little lucky, yeah.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. RPO complete to open the drive.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Intercepted for the 11th time. Takes it the other way. Touchdown.
I just put you in position. I'm glad you made the fucking play, cuz.
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick six?
I'm glad you made the play, cuz. I put you in position. You made that play. That other one, I don't know. That was luck. I did that one myself. Well, I ain't catch it. I just put him in position. I'm glad the AI did his job.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. The Hoosiers take their first time out. And that will
glad the AI did their job, man.
use the rest of the way. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Right back to him on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Makes the grab. It's Preston. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll try to run for it. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there.
Good for y'all. We been trying to let it sit another week, man. You know, coming back from down 25. We can't. We need a hold on to shit that goes right.
After having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to
This thing, man. God dang.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from a defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
On third and short, trying to...
I need a first. We need my first, man. But
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do they do right away? Right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Defense goes down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
fucking tackle.
Big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the
I need all
with the
pick
break, they had
sixes.
a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Working that left side now. He's stopped short, and it's 4th down. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Motion from the wide receiver.
Booster, sweep. Square. Slide. Return.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh my God.
What a tough way to end this drive. And
Oh my God.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. They'll send the back in motion. On the snap, it's Richard. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
He's going to keep it. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
First one's on its way.
Yeah, that's at the 3.
Strong, and we called on twice in the
6.
victory last week.
It's good.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to pass, and it's Beck. Lofts one high and deep. Makes a deep grab. Finds some room. He's at the 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They had the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
He wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Nice catch for the 2-point conversion. This offense prides itself on going after you, and it did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They want that clock to run. Surge ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Good run, bro.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Gets the back moving. Looking for room. It's
I was hit. Oh.
Ball down, but they'll move the
Fucking
sticks.
hit.
He picks up the first down.
Doing too much
And this one
moving.
isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping in that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
To the air, it's Hoover. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Fires to the right.
What a fucking throw.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
Gotta get over there, bro.
Such a nice job at pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fellow a little while to get to that area of the field, so you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be.
Yeah, they had it. Shit, we played better in the second half, but he was already up by a lot. We got 2 crazy ass plays anyway.
The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You just wonder about this guy's confidence right now. After fumbling in his last game, he's just fumbled again now. He seems like he's a little bit unsure of himself, and because of that, if you're the offensive coordinator, how many more times do you want to go back to this guy in this game?
Looking to pass. It's back. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback extends the play. Here's a throw downfield late. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
It's been tough for his QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like they're pinning their ears back.
We down by 20. We do try and make it look
presentable. Your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down in the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Still looking, on the move. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
It's a little up.
How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, expect. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm of throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays.
Fuck, I get a read, man. I get it first.
And they got to do it quick.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker. And I'll tell you this.
Go ahead, run the ball, bro, so you get it over.
This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
Lining up in the wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Shakes off the defender. They found a little running room out of the wildcat. Still short of the 1st down mark.
In situations like this, offensively, when you've got the lead in the 4th quarter, you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
And that's going to be incomplete.